Yes. Matt's desk. Gotta love this new logo. Alright, okay, anyway. On with the show. So, I bought a Nintendo Switch when it came out. Let's be real. This thing, not a bad deal. 2017, you play all kinds of good stuff with this. Gotta say, I spent 500 hours playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on this console. So you'll notice this is a gray one. So only got a couple things when I bought this. I bought Mario Kart and I bought these. A spare set of Joy-Cons. These ones will make it look more like a Switch because, let's be real, yeah, much more iconic. Although this is reversed, right? Like it should be the other way around. These are the reverse of. So if you got a regular Switch and you bought these, okay. Too much for me to think about. So outside of that, the first thing I got was one of these. Sorry, it's not in the package, but I've been using it. It's this. That's what it looked like in there. Picture of it's a picture of Zelda.
Anyway, and inside here I keep my Switch, right?
Boom.
The aforementioned.
You want to put up a picture of this and a regular Switch. Yeah, I'm just saying. Anyway, so, but this bag is pretty good. I've never used any of these game slots. And I've really used this pocket to keep a Nintendo Switch wipey cloth in. Thanks, Nintendo. No. Thanks, PDP. Like, I've used it, right? Okay, so that's not a bad thing, right? So the next thing was like, you know, hey, I'm spending 500 hours of my life playing Breath of the Wild, and I'd like to play some of it on my television. Right there, buddy. Right frickin' there. And I gotta say, this is a controller made by PowerA. It's terrible. It's terrible. It was cheap. I'll give you that. And the thumbsticks work, but it's terrible. This D-pad is trash. So, goodbye. I should buy the charger for the Joy-Cons, which I actually have, because grippy, chargy deal. It's not all black. This did not come with the system. The original one's around here somewhere. I also have a PDP one that I chopped up and messed up. It's around here somewhere. Maybe I'll do a video about the PDP one and how it helped me beat Legend of Zelda. But drifty ass Joy-Cons, it charges your Joy-Cons. No matter how frickin' drifty they get, it charges your stinking drifty. Alright, you know what? Because I bought one of these. And this is probably the last thing I bought, really. Because the next thing I bought was this. It's a travel case, and it has room for the Joy-Con holder, little pockets here and there for whatever. You see I'm putting wires in there. By the way, look at that. Fits perfectly, right? Just like this stupid thing. No. This stupid thing fits perfectly if it had Joy-Cons in it. So this is a really nice thing. I will not say anything bad about this travel case. It's hard shell. I actually used it a couple times. Worked really good. All I'm saying. This thing, way better than this thing and this thing put together. Oh wow. Wow. I think that just summed it up. You know, when you take your time and you put your time and effort into a good damn controller that maybe splits into half and connects to this and gives you proper experience, as opposed to whatever this is. I've already replaced these twice. These drifty drumsticks.
Thrumsticks. Thramstacks.
Because I beat the crap out of these, and that was early in the days. So, but these are all right because they're still brand new. Same with these, also, by the way. New drum.
Caviar sticks. Anyway, so
I gotta be real with you. Some of the best stuff I bought is stuff I never thought I'd like. Like this thing. You put it in there, it fits into your PDP case, and or your PowerA case even, and it works really good. It does what it actually advertises, because it's right here. So, I'm gonna be real. This thing is not a bad product at all. Many a days spent in my car waiting for my son with this thing snugging my thing up. I put this on the dashboard. Shoo-doo-doo wow. Pull out both of these, right? And then I just sit there and, like a lazy ass person, I just be like blah 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 with no handle, which is, I think, probably the best part of these controllers, that you can just sit there, play games if you want. I mean, let's be real. So serious. Anyway, buy one of these if you're playing on TV, and if you got a Switch Lite, then you've got no choice.
Anyway.
But I think out of everything I bought for the Switch, the most useless thing is this PDP product right here. You see, I paid $15 for it. It was $30. I overpaid for this. This should not exist, okay? What's this thing? Where's this thing go? Where'd it go? Where is this? It's designed to be this thing with a charging port at the bottom, but it fails on every level. Also, I don't have these little rubber dinghies. But here's the product. Had it when I bought my my game console. So here it is. Here's the original model. Here's a little charge port and everything. And then the way this works is you slide that over. You put your Joy-Cons into it. Right? You know, like normal. But instead of just them being locked in, you lock it in with this thing. And then there's a pass-through. And this makes these buttons kind of feel analog-ish, but they do nothing. And then they make these buttons so incredibly spongy that I can't even feel them working. They are absolutely the most terrible feeling switches after you put it in this. And I played with this for a day or so, and I got violently sick and upset. Not because I was in the early onsets of some sort of COVID-like thing. It's because this thing was f***ing disgusting. You can quote me on that. $15 was way too much money for me to pay for a charging, cradleable thing. You should have just put stupid button locks on the back of this thing. You're the worst company ever, PDP. You! So here it is. Line it up. All right. So here it is. The best thing I bought for this console when I was playing it the most, which is when it came out, the best thing I ever bought to go with this Switch, especially Breath of the Wild, was anything Amiibo. Breath of the Wild is the reason I have the collection of Amiibo that I have. That includes these cards, these Mario All-Star Superstar cards, and they had some came out recently, was Animal Crossing ones, and trust me, I got some of those too. They make no sense in my collection either, just like these don't, because these are for a 3DS game that I don't own. So look, my point is, enjoy the Switch for what it is. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy it for what it is. Okay? And when you're done enjoying it for what it is, just, if you pick up any of these things because they fit your life, just leave me a comment that says, Matt, I hate you. This thing made my life perfect. Yeah, there you go. All right.
Chad just told me not to subscribe, and Joel told me you should subscribe because we want you all. If you're watching, you're not watching, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Cut to the end card. Is nothing working? You know what? I will fucking wait. Really? You know, the card went, you're still here? Watching? Thick mamma jamma.